all that. I've done one in a few videos, so we're going to go into get into this for you and show you what we got going on around the shop. Also, sorry about all the fan noise, but it's like 93 degrees, and as you know, mill building makes a lot of heat, so you got fans running everywhere. So let's start with a little progress on the 47, and then we'll move on and see what else we got going on in the shop. So what we have is, you can see there's just a bed. Oops, I guess that's progress reverse instead of progress forward. Oh, there's a cab. Okay, so I got the new floor in, so we got to do some panels in the back to go ahead and finish up that, but new floor is in. So we have the back welded up, the front we have Clecos on it holding it together, and we're getting ready to pick it up and put on some sawhorses so that we can go ahead and finish up getting this completely trimmed out. So like right down there, you can see there's a little bit of overlay from the old floor on each side, because that's how we cut it out. Well, I got to get that out of there. So once I get that out of there, then I can go ahead and finish up getting the rest of the floor installed. So, and you go around here to the back, we got this panel all marked out, ready to go. We got to cut that out completely so we can put in a new panel there and get that fixed up so all the rust is gone. Then, you know, we got some rockers and all sorts of stuff to install, seat frame, fenders. You saw the hood already. Oh, we got the fenders. Don't mind all the boxes on top. That's the stuff we've opened already. And then upstairs, we got quite a bit of new parts to go on this thing. So we're just gonna keep trucking on that. So we got to get this thing over to paint and get it all taken care of. So next thing we're gonna do is the door frames and, you know, all the fun stuff. So let's check in and see what Joe's doing over here. What you doing, Joe?
None yet.
What?
None yet.
That looks like old school technology.
Super old.
You gonna say hi?
No.
What?
No.
I can't hear you.
I don't care.
Don't be a dick, Joe.
Do it.
Yeah, you were born a dick. Joe over here doing some drum brakes, because these ones were pretty well used, as you can see there. That's the old one. That is the new one. Yeah, they got all the life out of that. So, and I think Casey's over here doing some brakes also. It's like brake week. What you working on, Casey?
Brakes.
More brakes? And more brakes? I think there's more brakes here too. So he's finishing up with this monstrosity. So it's so big, it doesn't fit all the way on the lift. It's huge. So, and then of course, you know, the top is almost touching, so can't quite lift it up all the way, but that's okay. Lift one half and the other and it works out. But we got this bug here for oil leak that's getting finished up. Joe put a new steering column in this, but we're having some issues that we're going to tend to here in a minute. And then I don't know if this 240 ever made it to the channel, but let me show it to you. So yeah, the 1990, pretty much all stock car. And then you got that. So I built that intake. Looks good. But he's having some drivability issues and, you know, lots of other little issues. But today he's supposed to drop off the exhaust for me. So I'm going to redo the whole exhaust, because you'll see here soon it is bad. It's real bad. But we're going to get him some new exhaust put in, and then figure out all of the drivability issues so this car is a runner, it's a driver. That's what the goal is with this. He was going to sell it, but I was like, why? You know, I mean, S chassis are worth so much money now. Yeah, sell it, make some money, whatever, but you won't find another one. You can never sell it to buy another one. That's not how it works. So he's gonna keep it. We're gonna get it ready. He's gonna drift the shit out of this thing. So that's what the goal is. And yeah, so once he gets here with parts, we'll do some more video on this one. I'm gonna get back to a rust repair on the cab. I gotta wait for these guys to get finished up so we can lift the cab back up onto the sawhorses, because it sucks working on the ground. It is not a fun time on the ground, I promise you that. So we're gonna get that part done and just keep it trucking. So we'll see y'all in just a little bit, but I gotta get back to work. Good morning. So it's a new day, and we got covered up last week, so it is Monday. So yeah, here we are. Hello. Okay, so where I left off was I was talking about the 240, and we were talking about the 47. We got a lot of stuff done on the 47, and so now we're just waiting on some stuff to get cleared out, because as you see, we have quite a few vehicles in. So once we have the stuff cleared out, then I can get the forklift over here and pick the cab back up. So of course, with the new floor in it, before there was no floor in it, it's rusted out. It is very heavy. So I moved on to the 240, getting the exhaust and everything done on it. So I'll show you what was in there. I didn't take a picture or a video of what was in there, because I was just trying to get it done. But I have it laying out on the ground, and it's yeah, it's a thing. So let me show you what we got there, and then I'll show you what I started on, and we'll see where we're gonna go. So what we did is, first and foremost, I threw this shit away, because, you know, this is not how we do exhaust, nor do we use a manifold to flex pipe. Okay, so yeah, there's more. Adapter to flex. So, but then they had that eBay catback in it, which is, it's not terrible, but this is what we have. This is a log style manifold that goes up in there. Oh.
It ain't pulling it up in the computer. My bad.
It's a 47S.
47S?
Yeah. Look at the neighbor come over here yelling at me and shit first thing this morning. Let me get... I was gonna try and grab a flashlight, but... So, as you see, I had to cut it here, because we have to tuck it away from the steering shaft in order for the steering to work. So you see, you look down it now, it's kicked over to where it'll clear. Now, I'm not going to use these flanges. We're going to put in a different flange, but this is what it looks like. So let me get it installed up there, and then we will go ahead and show you what we're looking at. But I need to patch this up with a piece of pipe. We'll weld that in to where that's sealed up, and then we'll get it fully installed. So, but I'm going to show you what it looks like in there so you can see what we're doing, and then go from there. Alright, so as you can see, I got it fitted up in there, and it fits well, honestly. Like, it's not terrible. If you want to use the flange, you could. You just have to build your exhaust from, you know, here out. But yeah, we're going to cut that flange off, give us some more room so it'll snake down through here, right through here, and then land in, oh, it's real dark back here, land in the cat area, because that is where the Y pipe that we have for the ISR exhaust hooks up, is right here. So we'll get it shot back this way. So what we're going to do is we have that one mounted. We're going to go ahead and measure our gap that we have on here, so that way we know at our widest point what it needs to be. And as you see, it does clear the steering shaft. Not by much, but it does clear, so that's good. So we're gonna go ahead and get that welded up. Then we're gonna get this side fully unbolted and get it out, get the new one in, and see what we need to do. Probably just cut the flange off and shoot our pipe on through that way. So not too terrible, but what we have, and I know people are gonna look at me kind of funny for this, but it is what it is. It's what I have on hand. It's what we're gonna use, okay? Some stainless 90s, so I got 4 of those, and then these reducer expander dealies. So it goes from 2-inch to 3-inch, and it's a conical reducer, basically, is what it's for. But we're going to use it to make it to where it hooks up to our ISR exhaust. So we're going to go ahead and measure that, and then get it out, build a little piece, scallop piece to go inside where we had to cut that piece out. Go ahead and put that in, weld it up, test fit it again, make sure that it still lines up like it's supposed to. And then we're going to cut the flange off, and we're going to go ahead and start running our 90s and marking them and cutting them everywhere we need to go. We'll install the other side and get it down also, because we need to order some V-bands in order to weld to the pipe so that we can remove the headers by themselves. So we're going to get to that and just keep pushing. So we have some forward progress. It's been a time, but we got it. So I'll show you a couple things that I did. I'm just trying to make my life easier in the long run, but you know, it may not, it may, I don't know. So what I did was I went ahead and I hung the exhaust. So got it hung up and out back here, the ISR blast pipes. And I got it pinned up with my dead man jack. Got everything in its place here, all the way up to the junction. Now this is a piece right here of the old pipe. I'm going to use it so I don't have to cut or V-band into the brand new ISR. So I'm going to use it to make our shot forward, okay? So what I did is, come on, focus. Okay, now that we're focused, what I did was I patched that up, and don't mind my welds, it was not fun, that pipe was thin. And then I cut off the flange there, so now we have adequate room to shoot through that hole, as you see. So we're gonna bring a piece down to here, and then right through here, and we're gonna line it up, wow, with our pipe that's right there. So then this one, we're gonna bring it down, and I'm not exactly sure how we're gonna get it over there yet, but we're gonna get it. So this is where we're at. I'm just gonna keep moving forward and see where the day leads me. So about to run out of battery on this thing. Good Lord. Okay, all right, well, let's swap that battery over and get back to work. I had to take care of some other stuff, but this is where we're at. We got that extension piece welded in so that we can bring the exhaust down to here, and I have to make some other stuff. Now, I don't have a bunch of new pipe in stock. I spoke with the customer, and in order to save some money, because this is kind of a ridiculous install here, in order to save some money, we're going to use some older used stainless that I have laying around. So we're going to go ahead and get this knocked out for him. So we got that piece installed for this side. In order to shoot it over here, we're going to use this 2-in-1 so that we can go ahead and get it all the way back into our 3-inch for the ISR. So as you see, this is where we're at. So we have the pipe right here. We're going to bring us a little piece off here, get it down to here, and then tuck it into our piece there. So yeah, it's a nice little straight run. So, and then I went over there and I got me some pieces, not that stuff, but that little curve there, and then I got some pieces sitting over there on my toolbox. Don't mind my mess, we are busy. But, and then we're gonna go ahead and focus on getting this side shot over and down this way. Now what I'm thinking about doing is bringing it down and under the trans this way, and then right in there, because yeah, it's gonna be kind of low, but I don't know where else to run it at this point in time. So from there down here and then into our collector piece right here. So this will be welded in. Now I have to order me some V-bands because I'm gonna put in a V-band here and then a V-band over here, so you know these pieces are easy to take off and on. So that's what we're gonna do, and that's our game plan. These are not really that fun to do. So a lot of folks that used to do these swaps and stuff, you know, I don't know how y'all did it before the internet, but the internet has been my friend on this one. So, and even the customer has, you know, been looking into stuff and sending me stuff, you know, so that we can make sure that we get done correctly. But with that being said, we're gonna get our pieces from here over to here. I'm not gonna tack them in here so that way we can still remove it, and then we'll go ahead and work on this side. So we're gonna get back to work, and just like that, we are connected. Now I did not weld here yet, so because I still want to be able to move this guy up and down for this section, because it's going to be kind of a pain in the ass to do. So, but it's in, it's slid over, we have plenty of room. So this is going to be one unit here, and then once I put this other one in here, we're going to go ahead and make this removable. And then I'm not so sure about how we're going to do this one yet, still trying to figure all of it out, but you know, we'll probably hack it, probably make this a unit from here to here where both of them get hacked out, and then you'll be able to remove it all from up there. So it's kind of what we're going for, but we still have to pull the header out and finish welding everything up and get this done. So that being said, I'm gonna mock up, I gotta get that header out, mock up the new header, and get everything ran over to where we need it. So yeah. All right, good morning. So we're back on the 240. I just got done fitting some stuff and welding some stuff in. We gotta wait for our V-bands and everything to get here, but I figured I'd show you like the end result so that you can see what we're gonna do. Now, don't judge me. We used old pipe and we had to do what we had to do to make this fit. This is a 1UZ swap. They don't have direct fit header exhaust kits for 240s. So, this is what we came up with, and it fits nice, it doesn't hit anywhere, so it should work. So hopefully the customer's happy with it. He's probably gonna see it for the first time on here. So let's dig in here. As you can see, I got my crossover pipe in and done there. My pipe from the driver's side back, crossover pipe here, comes down, snakes through, comes across and into our adapter and into our ISR blast pipes all the way out the ass end. So I think it looks good. It came out pretty killer, so I'm not enthused on the different sizes of pipe, but we had to make sleeves and make stuff fit. So it does not impede on the flow at all, but it is gonna sound good. So that's all I care about. But we step back here. It looks good. So that's what we're going with, and that's what the customer wants. He wants it to be all connected and get out from underneath the car and stop smelling exhaust all the time. So that's what our goal is. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and move on to installing our gauges, because we are waiting on our V-bands so we can finish welding this up and get it off the lift. So we have a few gauges to install, which, you know, oil pressure, AFR gauge, and water temp. So we're gonna get those installed in the car. He bought a pillar pod for it so we can put those in. And then other than that, we're gonna weld the diff for him so he has a welded diff. And then this car's gonna be a wrap. He's gonna take it home and play with it. So we're gonna end this video here. So hopefully you guys liked it and enjoyed it. I know I didn't show you a whole ton about what we're doing, but it's, you know, it is what it is. But like, subscribe, comment down below, and let us know how we're doing. So we appreciate you guys, and stay easy.